spaced out. Mark calendars, start cameras, capture the footage of witnesses, watch guard, raising that bar caliber.
What's going on, guys? Alby with Alby Gonzalez Fitness, and you've seen the title of the video. You know why you're here. How to make gains for the skinny guys. Very simple. Just eat and work out. All right, guys, that's it. Take care. All right, let's get serious. Some striations there. So that is usually the answer that I give when somebody asks me that question. Hey, man, I want to get bigger. What do I do? I always give them the simple answer, which is eat and train harder. But for this video, I'm not only, I'm going to give you guys basically what that means in more detail. I'm also going to tell you guys what I did. All right? Because I was a skinny guy myself and made a little bit of gains. So this is what this means. Eat more, train harder. I get that question. I give that answer. And people say, I eat enough. I already eat a lot. I already train hard. Well, listen to it. Eat more, train harder. That is the answer. All right? That means that you are not eating enough and you're not training heavy enough. It's that simple. So you got to bump it up. So now that we know that, let's talk about how we do this. The steps that you can take to do this, because this is how we're going to get in depth into this question. And this is what I did. So if you're a skinnier guy and you're trying to make some gains, this is the first thing you need to do. Is very important. You need to sit down and write down everything that you ate for the day, including proteins, carbs, and fats, calories, all right, for at least a week. You need to weigh yourself first. Yeah, weigh yourself. Make sure that you're maintaining that weight, and then do this, right? You do this for a week. What this is going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to know exactly how many calories you're eating and how consistent or inconsistent you are with them. Once you do that, all right, if you've noticed that you haven't gained any weight but you haven't lost any weight, then you know that you're probably at a maintenance level. All you have to do at this point, all right, it's very simple, is just add 500 calories every day and you're going to gain weight. All right? And then you're going to also have to train harder. Add an extra set to every exercise. Things like that. Now, this may sound very generic, and that's because it is. Obviously, everybody's different. Everybody, when it comes to things like this, may require different things. But this is the generic answer, a good starting point, guys, that you can do. So this is what I started doing when I first decided that I wanted to grow. Now, to give you guys an example, man, I was eating every 2 hours. And I'm not talking about I was having a little protein shake with fat-free milk or a little granola bar every 2 hours. No, man, I was eating meals every 2 hours. I was taking in, about anywhere from 4,500 calories to 5,000. Anybody who's ever eaten that much knows that it's like working, man. It's like it's training by itself. Eating that much throughout the day requires so much prepping, requires so much time. Like, I was eating full stomach up to here. I felt terrible. It's horrible. It's a horrible experience, but you got to do what you got to do. What I recommend is, once you find out how many calories you eat per day, you might want to immediately start with, increasing 500, but realistically, your stomach might not be able to handle it. It might be too much. So, start with 100, start with 200, but at least you'll have the base. You'll know where you're starting from, all right? That way you can move from there, and then you can weigh yourself weekly, and you'll see the weight coming on, and that more calories, more energy, you'll be able to train harder, all right? Makes sense so far. Now, the type of calories that you should be eating. Now, you don't want to be eating like Big Macs and double cheeseburgers from McDonald's with pounds of fries to hit these numbers. That's not the type of calories that you want to put into your body. You don't want to put trash into your body. You want good energy, all right? remember, these calories, this is what's going to give you your energy. The type of food they eat, the proteins, that's what your body's going to use to build itself. If you feed it garbage, right? So again, this is going to make it a little bit harder because when you're eating white rice and black beans and chicken breast, you're going to be eating a lot because you know, the chicken breast is kind of lean most of the time. It's not like having a hamburger where you can easily get 1,200 calories right there, you know. You might only get 800 from eating the brown rice, black beans, and chicken. But it is what it is. That is what you need to do in order to put on size, guys. So remember, let's recap it. You want to find out how many calories you're eating and what you're eating. That way you can make the changes from there, all right? That way you can increase your calories. You want to increase at least 500 a day. Not at least, I'm sorry, max. I mean, you could probably go higher, but, you know, just focus on that first because that's a lot. It's a big difference. The type of foods. If you're eating a lot of junk food, start substituting with healthier things. But remember, you want to focus on those higher calorie meals, but you don't want to focus on eating garbage either. All right? That's the other thing. This is going to allow you to train harder. At times, you are going to feel more sluggish because your body does require more blood to break down the food. So try to give yourself, if you normally give yourself 30 minutes after you eat to go work out, try to give yourself maybe an hour, all right? That way it doesn't affect your workout that much. That's how I did it. It worked well for me. It obviously is not going to work within the first week. You know, it takes time. It takes a lot of try and error, just doing it until you get the right formula for you. But again, guys, this is like, you know, a generic way of doing it. It does work, but you just have to do it right. You know, obviously based on your activity level and things like that is how fast you'll be able to increase your calories and how fast you'll be able to make some gains. Well, guys, I hope you guys found this video informative. Any questions, comment at the bottom. Don't forget to download the Ascension method. It's going to be down for free just for you guys. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Again, any questions, hit me up on any of those. I try to get back to everybody as fast as I can. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and peace out.
Spaced out. Mark calendars, start cameras, capture the footage of witnesses, watch guard, raising that bar caliber, untie your tongue twisting.